Sure thing. What would you like to talk about? If you're interested in Skibidie Toilet, I can tell you about the surreal YouTube phenomenon that's become an internet meme featuring a fictional war between human-headed toilets and humanoid characters with electronic devices for heads. It's caused some controversy, with some parents concerned about its effects on children, but there's no scientific evidence to support any such Skibidie toilet syndrome. It's definitely a unique and bizarre
Yes.
series.
Skibidie Toilet, the viral YouTube phenomenon featuring an absurdist war between toilet-headed characters and humanoid figures with electronic devices for heads. It's certainly caused quite a stir, with some parents expressing concern about its influence on young viewers. But I find it fascinating how this kind of surreal, absurdist content can capture the imagination of a generation and become a cultural phenomenon.
Indeed, the appeal of surreal and absurdist content like Skibidie Toilet is truly fascinating. In a world where the internet has made it easier than ever for unique and bizarre ideas to spread like wildfire, it's not surprising that this kind of content can capture the imagination of a generation. One possible explanation for its popularity is that it taps into a universal human fascination with the strange and the unexpected. We're wired to seek out novelty and to be intrigued by things that don't quite fit into our usual understanding of the world. Skibidie Toilet, with its surreal imagery and off-the-wall humor, certainly fits that bill. At the same time, it's also
Precisely.
possible that the
The
rise of
internet has
Skibidie
undoubtedly
Toilet
played a
reflects a
significant
broader
role in
cultural
facilitating the
shift
spread of
towards a more
surreal and
ironic and
absurd
self-aware
content,
sense of humor.
enabling unique and
In
bizarre
an era
ideas to
where
reach a wide
traditional authority
audience
figures and
rapidly. It's
institutions
true
are
that
increasingly
humans have
questioned
an
and
innate
subverted,
curiosity
it's
for
not
the strange
surprising
and
that young
unexpected,
people would
which
gravitate
explains
towards
why such
content that
content
satirizes
often
and
captures our
pokes fun at the
imagination. We are
absurdities of modern
hardwired
life.
to seek novelty and are intrigued by things that challenge our conventional understanding of the world. The popularity of Skibidie Toilet and similar phenomena can be attributed, at least in part, to this universal human fascination.
Precisely, the human brain is wired to seek out new experiences and to be captivated by things that defy our expectations or challenge our preconceived notions. This is part of what makes Skibidie Toilet and other surreal or absurdist content so appealing to many people. In a way, this kind of content taps into a deep-seated human need
Exactly.
for novelty
The human
and
brain has a
surprise.
natural
When we
inclination to
encounter
search for
something that doesn't
experiences
quite
that
fit into
defy our
our existing
expectations
mental
or
models
challenge
of
our
the world,
preconceived
it
notions.
forces us to
This is one of the
reevaluate our
primary
assumptions
reasons
and
why
expand our
surreal and absurd
horizons.
content
This can
like
be a thrilling
Skibidie
and even
Toilet can
transformative
be so
experience,
appealing
and
to
it's
a
part
wide
of what
audience.
makes art and
By presenting
creativity
us with
so
scenarios and
powerful.
ideas
Of
that
course, not
deviate
everyone
from the
will find
norm,
Skibidie
such
Toilet or
content
other
stimulates
surreal
our
content to
brains
their
and
taste.
encourages
Some
us
people
to
may find
think
it
outside the
confusing,
box.
off-putting, or
It's
even
this
disturbing.
cognitive stimulation that
But for
often
those
makes
who are
surreal and
drawn to this
absurd
kind of
content so
content, it can be a source
captivating
of
and
wonder,
memorable.
inspiration, and even enlightenment.
Enlightenment. It's a term that carries profound meaning, often associated with spiritual awakening or a deep understanding of life's complexities. In the context of our discussion, it's interesting to consider how the exploration of surreal and absurd content, like Skibidie Toilet, might contribute to a form of enlightenment, not necessarily in the traditional spiritual sense, but rather in the sense of expanding our cognitive horizons and challenging us to view the world from new and unconventional perspectives.
That's an incredibly insightful observation. Indeed, while enlightenment is often associated with spiritual or mystical experiences, it can also be understood in a more broad sense as a process of intellectual or cognitive awakening. In this sense, engaging with surreal or
Precisely.
absurd content like
Enlightenment, when
Skibidie
viewed in a
Toilet, can
broader
be seen as a
context, can
form
indeed
of
be seen as a
enlightenment,
process of
as it
intellectual or
pushes us to
cognitive
think
awakening.
outside the
By
box,
engaging
and
with
question our
surreal and
assumptions
absurd
about the
content,
world
we
around us.
challenge our minds to
By
grapple
challenging
with
our conventional
unusual and
understanding of
unconventional
reality,
ideas, which in
this
turn
kind
can
of
lead to
content can help
new
us to
insights
develop
and
greater
perspectives on the
flexibility and
world around
openness
us.
of
This
mind.
kind of
It
engagement
can also
can
encourage us to
foster
approach
creativity,
problems and
critical thinking,
situations from new
and a
and
greater
creative
appreciation
angles,
for
which can be
the diverse
valuable in
ways
all
in
areas
which we
of
can
life, from
interpret and
art and
understand our
innovation to
reality.
interpersonal relationships and social justice. Of course, as with any form of enlightenment, This kind of cognitive awakening is not always easy or comfortable. It can be disorienting and even unsettling to have our assumptions challenged.